Coffeezilla going at Tate.
Yeah, so I was looking into this.
That's a dangerous man, that Coffeezilla.
Yeah, you don't want him. Yeah, you don't want him on.
If he puts the suspenders on, your ass is toast.
Yeah.
If you see that $1 million studio, bro, it's a problem.
Yeah.
So I think 5-6 days ago, Andrew Tate just starts going off on Coffeezilla. And I'll get to what he said, but he shows an email. Coffeezilla says, hey, I'm doing an investigation on you and your relationship with crypto. Would you mind answering these questions for me? Also, if you can answer them quickly, I would love to put your response in the video. And it's fairly clear from the questions that Coffeezilla got him dead to rights. So he's not very happy about it. And the reason he's questioning him is Andrew Tate has always been very anti like shitcoin in particular. He didn't really say much about Bitcoin or Ethereum and that, but like these shitcoins, he's adamantly opposed to it. I'll never do it. I don't need to rob my fans. All this shit he'll say like, you know, hey, let's say you gas up a shit coin at 10 cents and you get one of your fans to buy it. He might make money if you sell it for $10, but that guy that bought it for $10 is going to lose money. And that guy's probably an Andrew Tate fan. So I would never rob my fans like that. Then all of a sudden he just starts saying like, you know what the problem was with these coins? It's never done right. I'm going to change crypto. I'm going to make sure it's done correctly. Before it's always these rug pulls and these scams and people stay anonymous like pussies. I'm changing that. And then he starts advertising this coin called Roost, this shit coin. He's doing like ads for it. There's flyers all over the place. All of a sudden he's putting it in his live streams. And sure enough, everything that he said was going to change about crypto does not change with a Roost. It goes up and then drops by 90%. The wallet that all the money is being held in gets hacked, and the guy who was holding the Roost coin wallet was anonymous. So everything that he said he didn't like about crypto and he was going to change immediately.
So it got hacked.
Yeah.
In other words, they may or may not have rug pulled.
Oh,
We don't know for a fact that they rug pulled, but I think that's what Coffeezilla is alluding to.
Well, he was saying I think the rug pull is just a 90% crash in price. But yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, but rug pulls when you pull your money out before it goes down.
So those guys got scammed.
Yeah.
They got
the idea with the rug pull is you boost up the coin and
pump it.
And then it's anonymous. So yeah, how do you...
But the hacking is interesting.
Yeah, that's
because that's a really smart way of looking at it if you want to do something shiesty, because what you're essentially doing is you're not taking any accountability for the fact that it was pulled. Yeah. And they can't follow that money anywhere.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's not dumb. This guy Tate is very good.
Tate dumb is,
he's very savvy in how he makes his money. He also suddenly starts advertising all these other coins. So he'll have tweets. It's like, I will never endorse a crypto. But then he's endorsing like a daddy coin, some shit coin, some fuck Madonna coin, shit coin. Right. And then somebody responds to one of his quote tweets, his tweet saying, I will never endorse crypto. I'll never get paid for promotion. The guy goes, hey man, we both literally got paid to promote the same crypto. I know for a fact you got paid almost $1 million.
Wow.
To promote this crypto, to pump this crypto.
Wow.
And then someone leaks a screenshot of him saying to him, I tried to get Barron to give me the Trump coin at a discounted price so I could pump up the price for him. So like, clearly he's in it. But then Coffeezilla is saying his big like kind of scammy thing is what he's doing with his own crypto. I think the coin is called the Real World, but I know it's tied into what Hustlers University, he changed the name to the Real World, that educational platform. And this is fucking smart, dude. You know, the main problem with a subscription service, especially an expensive one, $50 a month, is churn. People will subscribe and unsubscribe. So Tate has been trying to find ways to keep people in. How do you get them to not unsubscribe for $50 a month? I don't want to lose that money. So what he does is he creates this crypto coin and he says, you guys who have this crypto will get dividends from the Real World education service. And you can move up and rank the more crypto you have. And it's all based on chess, obviously. Pawn, knight, bishop, rook, and king. And what a few commenters pointed out is very funny. He left out queen. The queen, the most powerful piece, but he's got such a fucking loser man thing that he makes the king the top. And the king is arguably the most useless piece on the chessboard. Mm-hmm. Like you can't even you can sacrifice a pawn. A king, you got to fucking move everything around for this weak bitch. Yeah. But then he says, this is what's smart. He goes, if you unsubscribe from the Real World education service at all, you lose all of your power points, all of your ranking, and you start getting a smaller percentage of your crypto from the dividends. You go from, if you're a rook, if you're a king, it don't matter. You drop all the way back down to pawn if you unsubscribe for 1 month. So now he makes money on the crypto. And he maintains subscription.
It's really smart. What is he? How do they get paid with the dividends? How does that work?
So I guess and then that's up to him really. Based on how much crypto you have, he decides what percentage of dividends you get paid. It could be completely
what are
arbitrary.
dividends like from
the money he makes from? So like, let's say Hustlers University, the real world. Let's say it's making $1 million a month. You get some prescription or some percentage of that $1 million a month.
Because there's still a subscription fee.
Yeah.
And on top of the subscription fee, you also buy these fake crypto coins that they just created, and that just determines what percentage of
you're spending $50 a month, but you could be making $10 back. Like how
he says you can make $500 a month back or whatever.
And it's the same thing with what he did last time. It's like they make money by getting other people to sign up.
It's the same MLM, just the same pyramid. And then he does a nice little graphic, Coffeezilla, of like low rank, high rank king, and then the high ranking makes a lot of money from it, and it's just another pyramid. And then here's what's this is how much how good he is at making money. Even when he responds to Coffee, what he says, he leaks Coffeezilla's email on his live stream or whatever and says, everybody email him. And this is actually funny to me. He said, call him gay. And for every person that emails Coffeezilla and calls him gay, I will buy more Daddy Coin. And what that's going to do is probably inflate the price of Daddy Coin. And if you're a guy being like, oh, Andrew Tate is so popular, I should buy more Daddy Coin because he's going to buy a bunch of Daddy Coin. That increases the price, and then he can sell that, and then when it plummets, who gives a fuck? Yeah. He makes money at every turn doing this.
Yeah.
He also said, oh, for every dislike on Coffeezilla's video, I'll buy some more Daddy Coin.
And this is what's going to drive him crazy, dog. If you look at the comments on Coffee's video, it's overwhelmed. I don't see a single negative comment. So I don't think Tate has the pull and power and influence that he used to. And that alone would drive him insane. He might still have it, but it definitely ain't what it was 2-3 years ago.
Even on YouTube, it's not there?
Dude, on YouTube, if you look at the comments, unless they're going through and deleting them right away.
Probably over on Rumble, right? Because he can't stream on YouTube
But they can all go to YouTube and just leave a negative comment.
Yeah, but you can block for negative comments.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Also, I think Coffee's audience are probably people that hate scams and shit.
Yeah.
So, like,
well, I would just think the Tate crowd would make its way
come over there. Yeah.
Right. You know.
Yeah.
Like that had the most dislikes of any other Coffeezilla video. So it worked a little bit, but it was only, I think, when I checked, 1,400 dislikes. So not much. But still more than any other video.
Still 1,400, you would think. If Trump said go dislike a Coffee video, it's getting disliked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
where does he pivot to? Because now, like, the manosphere thing is drying up. Like, just yelling at women on a podcast thing is kind of over.
Yeah.
It seems like the online discourse, the grifters have definitely shifted to, like, the manosphere grifters have definitely shifted to Israel, Palestine. And they're just like, rah, 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 Palestine. Like, they are beating their chest, fuck the Jews. And they're doing it like the most toxic way. So as toxic as they were with the women, they are towards Jews.
Yeah. It's annoying because they don't really give a fuck about Palestine. They're just doing
they just need something for views.
And then if you actually want Palestine to have any, every person who's Jewish is like, look how much anti-Semitism. And there's actual examples.
They do a huge disservice to the Palestinian movement by just conflating it with Jews in general. Because their conversation, to get that same stickiness, they have to make it about all Jews and the Jewish people. And this is what they do. Exactly. Because the nuance is not what people go to them for anyway.
Yeah.
And so I guess the manosphere kind of drives up. What is the...
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think that's why he converted to Islam. It's just another grift.
He saw the grift, huh?
He just saw it in advance. That's what annoyed me about the whole thing. I think this guy's just grift to grift to grift. Yeah. You could just be a funny person who can kick someoe's ass. You know what I mean? You could probably make a decent amount of money doing that. Yeah. But it's just grift to grift to grift.
Yeah, I think his next thing will be a gold sneaker. It seems to be a trend.
Steaks,
watch how you talk about our president.
Yeah, for real, bro. Watch your fucking mouth, man.
What happened with his lawsuits?
That's your president too.
Yeah, you're voting for him.
Where's your sneaks? I don't see none of y'all bought his sneaks.
They were sold out.
Yeah, my son was sold out.
I keep mine in a glass case.
It's actually a great point. And that's a good thing to do. That's respect. What happened with his lawsuits?
Yeah, do you know what happened with his, like, the sex trafficking shit? He got arrested by Romanian officials.
He's still under investigation.
He got new charges. Even more.
But they can't get anything to stick.
No, I think they're still building case. Like, nothing has been dropped yet.
Are you sure? I thought the initial ones were dropped.
No. I'm
Coffee talked about this at the beginning of his video too. There's like definitionally what he describes himself as having done is a form of sex trafficking, where he says like, I get girls who fall in love with me, and then I get them to do like webcam shit, and then I think get them to do sexual things that they might not want to do if they didn't love me. And that is a form of, I think, sweetheart. There's some term that is used as this is a form of sex trafficking.
Right.
But you got to prove he actually did it. He could have just be saying.
He could just
Yeah,
be
that's
talking
the
shit
thing.
on a podcast to get views. That's the other thing. Obviously, it feels like the Justice Department out there in Romania is going after him. Now, they might be going after him because he did some illegal shit. They might be going after him because they're like, why are we harboring this dude that is kind of making us look foolish and making it look like you can do whatever the fuck you want in our country, and we're a respectable place and we have dignity and laws, and this guy is running around in fancy cars smoking cigars
Saying that we're corrupt and you can buy the legal system.
yeah, it's kind of insulting. And like, if you're doing that, you could do that in America. You could talk all the shit you want in America, right? And probably things won't go that bad for you. Maybe if you're in politics, you have to deal with some shakedown.
Yeah, but
if you're just-
Tate will be like, SEC, fuck you, I'm a scammer. Like, he's just taunting these motherfuckers.
yeah, and you do that in Romania, and they go, well, we'll see about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.